Now, this is the cool part, Quentin. We have a studio audience of 8 to 10 accredited investors that can also invest. And number 3, we offer the business entity the chance to be on a crowdfunding platform where the viewing audience for $100 minimum can also invest in the deal. And it's kind of like you guys are familiar with fractional real estate, right? Where people just buy small chunks, units of a project. It's so the crowdfunding aspect is sort of like that. And then the fourth idea is to go into our private stock exchange, and they don't have to be a public company where people can buy and sell stock in their business. So that's very, very cool. And everybody is a win-win situation.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. And y'all know what I'm going to say. I'm excited to be here. And I'm really excited to be here today about our guest. We was talking a little bit, and he has let me know about some initiatives that he's involved in. And one of the great things that we're talking about, and I think we're going to dive into today, is something called America's Real Deal. I know you heard of Shark Tank, right? This is something like Shark Tank on steroids, right? America's Real Deal. And he's helping investors, and investors are helping him. And so I want him to talk about the synergy of how it works. But I am super excited to introduce you guys to Mr. George Dubec. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good today. I'm just glad to be alive and glad to be working on great projects and helping people make money and invest money and find real projects. So, and I know that Quentin, you're with a real estate group. You guys focus on real estate, and that's part of what I do. Also, is I help people raise money and I help people get money for projects. So.
Absolutely. I love it.
And
Listen,
America's Real Deal
yeah.
is like like you said, Shark Tank on steroids. And anybody out there that has investment needs in real estate projects are eligible to come on the show.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Listen, well, you're going to understand this when I say this. We're going to have a good, bad show, right? We're going to take every good thing out of this show and every bad thing, we're going to turn it into good. And so I know you understand that. Our listeners probably like, what? But I know you get it. So you started telling us. And so I want you to take us on a journey. Tell us what your main focus is these days. Maybe tell us how you got started and how you wound up where you are right now.
Well, I'm a retired businessman. My company is called Cirrus Streaming. My wife and partner still run the company. We're the second largest podcast streaming company, radio streaming company in the U.S. called Cirrus Streaming. And I retired. I wanted to become more entrepreneurial and get involved in a lot of other things in life. And this particular America's Real Deal fell on my lap. I got referred to it, and it blew me away because we're in our second season right now. And again, it's a very strong investment related show.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
And what we do is work with only revenue producing projects, okay? We're not doing startups. People looking for seed money would not be eligible. So any business, organization, or entity, no matter what it is, whether it's a product, a service, real estate, any kind of a project that already is producing at least $1 million in gross revenue within the last year is eligible and qualifies to showcase to our investors. And once we vet the company out and they qualify and they are producing revenue and they're looking for expansion money or they're looking to grow the business in other areas and they need funding, then they can come on the show. And we've got 4 to 5 sharks. We call them icons. These are people that have a high net worth of over $50 million. And we also have some celebrities. You remember Byron Scott from the Lakers?
I sure do. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He was a coach. He was with the Dream Team back in the day with Larry Bird and Johnson. He's one of our celebrity investors. So that's the kind of caliber of people that we're working with. Now this is the cool part, Quentin. We have a studio audience of 8 to 10 accredited investors that can also invest.
Yeah.
And number 3, we offer the business entity the chance to be on a crowdfunding platform where the viewing audience for $100 minimum can also invest in the deal. And it's kind of like you guys are familiar with fractional real estate, right?
Yeah.
Where people just buy small chunks, units of a project.
Yeah.
So the crowdfunding aspect is sort of like that. And then the fourth idea is to go into our private stock exchange, and they don't have to be a public company where people can buy and sell stock in their business.
Yeah.
So that's very, very cool. And everybody is a win-win situation. And by the way, all the investors have to put up money in advance toward investing in anybody that showcases. So it's not like somebody comes on there and it's a pig in a poke and they come on and they don't get any money. It's already pre-scripted, let's call it, in advance where they are going to get funded by somebody somehow.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. No, man, it sounds exciting. I'm definitely going to, look to tune in. And so you're on the advisory board. So I guess I'm asking from your perspective, like, what's been the key to kind of keeping this thing running smoothly? I know y'all kind of got processes in place, recruitment processes. Like, what's been the key to? It sounds like you're going on 2 years. So what's keeping this thing running the way it is?
Well, basically, it's the network of people that are gravitating toward the whole thing. It's like anything that starts out. I think Shark Tank's been around 16, 17 years, maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, longer. So we're at that pioneering stage and we're picking up momentum now. We're going to be filming season 2 in October. We're going to have 6 shows. There's going to be 18 business entities that are going to be presenting. And then we probably got about 30 some investors. And we're going to shoot it all in 1 week in Park City, Utah at the end of October. And then we're going to start working on season 3. And like I said, we're going to also have specialty shows, Quentin. Like we're going to have sports figures are going to come on promoting their businesses, different famous athletes. We're going to have real estate show. We're going to have an AI show. Today, AI is a big market, right? Exploding. There's AI businesses coming out of the woodwork. Then you have the whole cryptocurrency world. There's all kinds of projects going on with crypto and Bitcoin and blockchain. So yeah, it's exciting. So I'm what's great about what I do is I get privy to all kinds of really cool brand new businesses and startups and technology. And
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I mean, the stuff that I come across every day is mind blowing.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
can
know, because
only
the general public isn't looking for this stuff, but I I get it all the time. In fact, there's a couple of websites that people can go to get access to all kinds of brand new businesses. One is called Startup Engine. Have you heard of that?
I have not.
Startupengine.com. And the other one is called WeFunder.com. And these are both business, a lot of startups, but also a lot of mature companies. They go to WeFunder and Startup Engine, and they're crowdfunding. So what these companies do is they get listed in the database of Startup Engine or WeFunder, and then just regular people, again, can invest in these companies at a small amount, like $100 a pop, and you can get part of a major brand new technology company.
Yeah. Man, I love
So
this.
those
This is, yeah. I'm sorry.
really
Keep going. I'm
exciting.
sorry.
Yeah. So, and then we have other TV shows that are now burgeoning from Shark Tank. We have America's Real Deal. We have another one called Elevator Pitch, where people can do startups. This one's really cool. You get in an elevator, a fake elevator in the studio, and you go in there with the host, and within 3 to 5 minutes, you got to explain your business. And then they let you out of the elevator and you stand in front of a bunch of investors and they play back your video of your pitch.
Yeah.
And so you got to explain everything in 3 to 5 minutes, and then they decide if they want to invest in your business.
Oh man. Man, these
So
ideas sound
that's pretty cool.
amazing. It's not like you're having a lot of fun doing what you do. And so let me ask you this, because I'm sure you have stories. I mean, so many stories. And so when we normally ask investors or just people that's in real estate, like there's moments when like deals go sideways, moments when they have to pivot fast. And so from your lens, are there times with your involvement that you kind of got to, like what's some things that you've seen where you kind of have to pivot fast or maybe, change things around or go about it, a different way? Have you had moments like that, of kind of adversity in a sense?
Yeah, well, listen, Quentin, most deals never get executed. There's a lot of talk, handshaking, pat on the back, but then you sit down with the attorneys and the legal paperwork, and I'd say probably I'm just using a general scope of things, but I'd say 90% of all the deals out there at all these startup events and networking and people meeting people, referring people, probably 90% of deals never happen.
Yeah.
Especially with startups.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, I know one statistic, Mark Cuban, who's famous for Shark Tank, he actually stated that he lost over $20 billion in investing in over the years, investing in all those startups. But the cool part about it is he probably made way over $20 billion by being on the show.
Yeah. Got you.
By being
Yeah.
Mark Cuban.
Yeah. Yeah.
In
Wow.
fact, do you know, this is another cool thing about the Shark Tank guys. Damon Johns, the other shark.
The FUBU guy. Yeah.
He has a program where you have to pay him $30,000 to come into your business and sit down with you and your staff for 1 hour with Damon Johns. $30,000. It's like, even if he loses money investing in a deal on Shark Tank, he's going around the country collecting $30,000 a pop.
Absolutely.
I'll take that gig anytime.
Absolutely. You talking about Shark Tank being the prime lead generator, right? Like you're getting all kind of opportunities all across the board in so many different ways. So no, absolutely, I understand, man. Wow.
Well,
I'm
that's why I tell people, if you have the opportunity as a business entity to get on any of these shows.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Just to be on the show and the exposure is phenomenal.
absolutely.
So like I said, people should be beating my door down saying, how do I get on America's Real Deal? How can I take advantage of this?
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. No, I get it for sure. I hear you for sure. So let me ask you this: what's the real next goal with America's Real Deal?
Well, what we're doing now is the next, we're on Roku right now. We're streaming on
Okay.
Roku.
Gotcha.
And then we're doing negotiating with some other streaming channels. And of course, we want to get on broadcast TV, like one of the
Gotcha.
major networks. So we're in negotiations for that. And then, Quentin, we're also doing work toward getting licensing rights in England, Germany, India, and Dubai. All these other countries want a similar version of what we're doing to take to their countries.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like, what is it? America's Got Talent. They have, British have talent, German have, those shows have then, proliferated all over the
Gotcha.
world. So we're looking to not only get on broadcast TV and expand our horizon, but go international also.
Yeah. No, I think that's huge. The fact, like you said, going international, getting licensed in these other countries. It sounds like you guys are on the move, already doing big things, but it sounds like y'all building up and revving up for even bigger things. And so,
But yeah.
and so I guess I'll ask this. I'm kind of tailor making these questions specifically for you because you have such a unique lens. We're trying to offer, this value within this real estate space. So I want to ask you a little bit about relationships. Like over the years of doing what you're doing, even building America's next real deal, what has been like building relationships and growing your network? Like what's made the biggest difference for you within that atmosphere?
Well, of course, I wrote a book called Ultimate Networking. That's one of my expertise. I'm considered a national expert in business and social networking and family networking. There's 3 aspects of networking: business, social, and family. In fact, Quentin, I found my wife using my social network.
Wow.
Everybody
Wow.
loves this story. Okay, think back in 1979. I had a 3-piece white suit, black shirt, gold chains, a big mop of hair. I had a Smokey and a Bandit Firebird. I was, remember Saturday Night Fever?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That was me. I was Saturday Night Fever, man,
Let's go.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But anyway, I couldn't really, I always wound up with the wrong girls. I was always with bimbos, okay?
Yeah.
On my own. I'd walk into a club and I'd look for the hottest chick, right?
Yeah.
So I said, but those aren't the girls I want to marry. So what I did is I made a list of everything I wanted in the opposite sex: personality traits, background, experience, deal makers, deal breakers. I gave the list to my 10 best male friends who were meeting women all the time. And 3 months later, my best friend calls me up, introduces me to my now wife. We've been married 46 years. So that's called social networking. And I teach that. I used to teach that to people. That's the best way to find a date or a mate.
Yes, sir. Listen, you had it figured out before a lot of these platforms had it figured out.
Oh, this is way before the internet, speed dating, online dating. No, I built my own free matchmaking service.
Come on, man. That's how you do it, man. It's no. You said yourself before we got started. There's so many things that you've been involved in, so many perspectives that you come from. And so, man, I really thank you for sharing today. I thank you for telling us about the America's Real Deal. And I mean, not mess the name up. And so, listen, we're coming towards the end, but I want to give you a chance. If there's any kind of other inspiration or education, or maybe some final words you wanted to say to the audience before we kind of wrap up.
Well, what I recommend, and I teach this to all the young people, even my kids that are going to college, is to start a database. Every day, I put in 5 to maybe 10 names of people I meet. Like I went to a networking event last night. I got 10 contacts and I put them into a database. I put all their contact information in categories like lawyers, real estate people, single people, people that like events. And my database right now, just within the last few years, is like over 17,000 people. So I recommend the most important thing in your life is who you know and who knows you. And you keep building a relationship through your database, through your network, and then you start helping other people. The key is to help people that you meet, not ask them for to become your customer right away.
Come on.
Try to help each other, refer people to other people. That's a key. Networking, building your database, building relationships, no matter what business you're in, that's key to be successful.
Absolutely. But there you have it. You heard it there, Mr. George Dubec, man. Thank you so much. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate with you, like what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Yeah, just go to my website. It's called theultimatenetworker.com. That's all one word, THE, theultimatenetworker.com. And sign up to get into my database. There's a form on there. You can fill it out. And, you can find out where my books are on Amazon and go to my website. And I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. If you want to call me up direct, I got an open line. I'm 24/7. I'm open for business.
Absolutely. Well, listen, y'all heard him, Mr. George Dubec. Sir, thank you. This has been fun. I want to thank you for your story, for your unique perspective, for your lens, for your time. This is great. I know our listeners actually is going to find a lot of value out of this conversation. So I just want to thank you for being here today.
All right, Quentin, it was a pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Well, listen, everyone, you've heard it. Listen, you got value out of this conversation. You never know who we're going to have on the show. So in order to keep up, just make sure you're subscribed. Just hit the little bell, hit the little button. That way you can always come back and be right on time. All right. So thank you again, Mr. George, and to everyone else. We will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.